The time is just after 9 p.m. in the San Fernando Valley. A fierce pursuit puts LAPD officers in confrontation with a suspect described as armed and dangerous, wanted for assault with a deadly weapon. Under the shroud of the San Fernando Valley night, an LAPD pursuit rages through Van Nuys.
Traffic here at a pretty high clip again. Now in a parking lot, a 7-Eleven parking lot, coming up on Sherman Way, trying to cut through here, presumably making a right turn. He's going to go across the double yellow lines, making a left turn. Making a left turn onto Sherman Way. And back onto Van Nuys. A cut through there completely just to get around traffic. LAPD able to follow him here with their lights and sirens blaring. And you can see a really close-up view of that front left tire. Speeds now at about 50 miles per hour. We do not know how many people are inside this vehicle. It is believed that the suspect is not alone in that front passenger seat, although we did not see anybody, or not alone in that driver's seat. There was nobody that we could see in the passenger seat, but perhaps there is maybe somebody in the back of the vehicle. But again, this is all kind of reading the tea leaves here as we continue this ride through the Van Nuys area on Van Nuys Boulevard, continuing southbound on Van Nuys through Van Owen, through the red light there. LAPD still closely behind them. Trying to get a make and model of that vehicle. Appears to be an older model SUV. Yeah, something like that. Just trying to get any glimpse that we can. Oh, he's coming up on traffic. Hard braking there. Hard braking at a red light here. Going around traffic through the red light. That was going to be Sylvan, so he's past Van Owen, southbound past Sylvan now, closing in on Irwin Street, again at a high rate of speed, making some really random turns here, just trying to create a little bit of distance between him and that primary unit. But right now, LAPD really able to keep up with him without any hesitation as he continues some wild maneuvers here on 3 tires.
The stakes are immediate. The driver, wanted for assault with a deadly weapon, has already compromised his escape. His front left tire is blown, the steel rim spewing sparks as the vehicle tears down residential streets.
Of one successful spike strip that was able to knock out that front left tire. The other ones, from our vantage point, appear to be intact. It appears that the rest of his wheels are doing the work here, but right now, he's only working with 3, so he's making another turn here, another kind of loop through this part of Van Nuys, a little bit further south now, off of Van Nuys Boulevard, now on Delano Street. Now a southbound turn back onto Van Nuys Boulevard. Another right turn here. Wide right. He's gonna come out. He's gonna come out your right side. Yeah, he just went underneath us. Should be. Do you see? Yeah, should be right at your 3 o'clock. Making a northbound turn, northbound Delano. Check that. He's actually going westbound. Westbound on Delano. Yep, heading towards the 405. How many of us are up here? LAPD patiently waiting for another opportunity to spike the suspect. It does not appear that they have given the go-ahead for any type of a pit maneuver as of yet, but he is still going about 30 miles per hour through these narrow streets, making a lot of random turns here. Back on oh, he crashed, rolling over! Crashed into a parked car, rolling over, and the wheels are spinning. Let's see if he's able to get out of that vehicle. Right now, you can see that front windshield smashed through there, and it does not appear that we can see any movement right now. He was really not traveling that fast. It looks like he's on the bottom. He's on the passenger side. He might be crushed underneath the passenger side of that vehicle. The suspect possibly ejected from the driver's seat, and now underneath the passenger side of the vehicle, that vehicle was not traveling terribly fast. They were able to drag the suspect now out of the vehicle, and we will find out if there's anybody else inside that SUV. They're looking in there, flashlights looking through the vehicle. It appears that that suspect was alone inside. The driver, the only person inside that vehicle, as he just kind of gently hit that parked car. It didn't appear that he was going all that fast, but it was hard enough, obviously, to roll over. He just punched that parked vehicle into the light pole and then flipped over, and now you can see, we will see anyways, what kind of condition that suspect is in as they continue to look through there, confirming that there is nobody else inside this vehicle. Again, this driver was suspected to be an armed suspect. Unknown what the original want was here. He was ejected from the driver's seat during the rollover, and they pulled him out of the passenger side. I thought he was pinned under there. I'm not sure if he came from the front windshield or the passenger side, but anyways, it does appear that he is not moving very well down there. We're not seeing any movement from that suspect. His legs are still. His head just appears to be dangling. We just do not know what kind of shape he is in. Slight movement. Some very slight movement maybe coming from his neck area. We're going to just keep a close eye on this as they wait for an ambulance to load this suspect and see what kind of condition he is in. They're tapping him on the chest there. I kind of see some movement, but very, very subtle. He is not in good shape.
At Calvert and Cedros, the chase finds its violent terminus. Unable to maintain balance or control, the driver slams into a parked civilian vehicle. That impact sends the already unstable SUV flipping and tumbling violently until it crashes to a mangled stop. In a high-risk takedown, LAPD officers swarm the scene. The suspect, incapacitated by the rollover and likely ejected from the driver's position, is pulled conscious but injured from the wreckage. The chase is over, leaving behind a profound reminder of the cost of desperation on the streets of Los Angeles.
Which is where they dragged him through, and we're just not seeing a whole lot of movement here, but it looks like that leg is bent. He may have been unconscious temporarily or worse. We will see, but it does look like that left leg has a little bit of strength. Again, they're waiting for an ambulance.